Hey guys, Miss Dragon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. So, let us go. Big to wait.
We'll show them that
Also, we have a shop we're gonna check out
What is
first.
it you require?
He really didn't have anything useful for me to buy, but I did sell some stuff, so that's good.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company.
Small enough, huh?
I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Old Ed have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
To battle we go.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Woohoo! Black or white? Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Cool. Anything like side questy like? No, but there is something new at Martha's Rest shop. But we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, so I'm assuming that Wade's in our party now. Yes? Yes, he is, because he is following me. Okay.
We'll keep them from the
May the
bridge.
blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Thank you. May the
How long
blessing
have
of
you
the
been
Phoenix
pursuing
go
the
with you
Black
too.
Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Nice. Yes. What? We are, okay. It's all good. I totally know what I'm doing.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky I did that.
Okay, we are just about there.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Very well. Let's fight.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Yeah,
Then
I do.
come! Die along with your flame!
Don't judge a book by its cover, Bubsy. Just because you got fancy armor
Forest area!
doesn't mean you're very good in battle. Alright,
Your
let's get rid of
petty
these mages.
revolution ends here.
Okay, well, I was going for the
These
front
are
one, but that's
swords
fine.
we
We can go with
swear.
that one, too. Okay, I don't want you. Where's the other mage? Kill you. He caught me from behind, did he? Alright, your turn.
Get him!
Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, nice. Thanks, Jill.
This one!
I apologize if I don't talk much during battle, but I find it easier to concentrate when I'm not talking. excessively.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Let's freaking go! There's a dragon. Frick. Or a wyvern, whatever. Ow. Alright, let's go for the wyvern. No, that's the wyvern. Here.
Get it!
More dragons.
More? What?
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Well, we staggered this one. Now it is dead, and I did not want to do that.
Get him!
There we go. Okay. Oh, Dragoon time.
Stand.
Night of the Lasting
Albeit
Dark.
A misguided one.
Yes,
In
well.
taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
I think you're the one in dire need of cleansing. But that's cool. Nope, I dodged too early. Okay, well, give me like a second to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Yeah, not that. Okay.
Over here!
Oh shit, I forgot I'm not using Phoenix right now. Did I not dodge that? I'm hitting dodge and it is not dodging. I don't know. What the yeah, fuck is right. What am I doing? No, okay. So I dodged too early. I have no.
I needed that.
I'm fucking up so hard right now. Okay, what is with my... This is getting annoying.
So wait.
Founder, there's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Yeah, well... Oh god. Holy frick nuggets.
Sickle! Go, get him! Ramu!
I don't want Ramu.
This You're a fine hound. Over here! Attack! Over here! Attack! Kill! Get him!
I struggled. Oh well. Did we get anything good at least? Imperial Link and a Dragon Talon. I could probably use those for something. Hopefully, something good.
I don't see any more.
Hopefully, yeah, that's a good thing. Hopefully.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
Yeah.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
Yep.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Well said. Well
Think we
said.
should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements?
Probably,
A
yeah.
sound strategy, my lord.
Aw, Sir Wade. He's adorable. Quest complete. Woo! Black or white. Got some, merit, is that what it's called? And I leveled up. 27. Let's go. I feel like I'm probably under level. But that's okay. Probably. It's not. But it's fine.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained.
Indeed.
Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows.
That would not be a
where he
good
would
thing.
be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
But I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians.
I was just gonna say, is it one of
Display
those
it,
mark
and
things?
those who love
Seals.
Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Seal obtained. You accepted the burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be
Nice.
sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
Ah, thanks.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
No.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Okay. I guess we're gonna take the secret passage tunnel thingy into the city. Port Isolde, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. Rossfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Quite some heavy footsteps, holy.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago.
But he didn't.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue. You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
What is happening?
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
What is happening?
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Aww.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Aww.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Aww.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It didn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
That's hilarious. Poor Clive. That's not necessarily a bad
One
thing.
thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford? Fetch me my cutlass.
Oh.
This will be fun.
Byron. He's great. Alright, Jill, what's going on? Talk to me.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Ah!
Thank you, Clive.
God, I love these two.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Oh. All right, so we need to head back to the hideaway. Let's go. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Yeah, but I see a quest. I see a side quest. And I have... Ooh, what's this? Blacksmith's Blues. Okay, we're gonna do quests, and we're gonna check a bunch of stuff. So, let's start right here with this person's quest.
I didn't
Hello.
take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
Well, I guess I know what we're doing.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Okay, why not? What the
Something
hell?
tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast,
Of course.
no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the
Nope.
book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Okay. So, I guess we're going to Martha's Rest for that one.
Welcome back, Sid.
Okay, I have a lot of money, so I'm just gonna buy a round for the hall because I want to see what it does.
As if setting our people free wasn't enough. Good news, everyone. The casks have been liberated. Here's to Sid.
I assume we had a drink as well?
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Yeah, I guess I am. Was there a point?
Clive over there's the best thing to happen to the Hideaway since, well, ever. she's got a smile like sunshine, and she can pull an ale like no other.
Okay. Okay, so we have some new memory stuff. Martell apples, a somewhat stunted, somewhat sweet apple grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martell. Though she was to lose her life from the wounds she sustained in Kupka's attack on the Hideaway, her legacy lives on in the sapling she saved from the ruins. Ah. Then we have some letters. Holy. All quiet in the Dominion. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs. But neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realized what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised, Gav. Flame none brighter. My Lord Marquis, I asked once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back in Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again, Wade. And an apple a day? Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. Was it time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these, what for their foul bite, but for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud, Otto. Aww. Aww.
How did we never
There are
hear
new
about
billets being
Hello.
posted Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Your voice does not match your face.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Sure. Why not? If you think it'll help.
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okay, well, I do have something else to do. Before we do that, we need to check in with this dude.
How are you doing?
Gout. However you say his name.
Here you go.
He has nothing for us. So that's good to know. And hello, I should have enough merit
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've
get some
received and
stuff.
everything promised?
Pillow talk. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend that time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored sort left this on the nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him, a busy courtesan. Berserker ring. Take that.
Yours.
Alright, so we just need 20 more, and we can get a rose is a rose orchestrion roll and empty shard.
All done?
Yes. Bye. Do you have anything for me, Nectar? Use a hunt board. Nope, okay, no new hunts. That probably was obvious. So let's go talk to Blackthorn. Hello.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now?
Yeah, I guess so.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Oh.
I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
I think OBS froze, but I'm not sure if it affected anything. That's weird.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
Yes,
I
we
couldn't
do.
agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
All right, Karen. Help, please.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already.
Ah!
Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
Interesting.
See.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of Griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a Griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd
Is
bag
there?
it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Cairnorvin, that was it.
Okay.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
Nah.
So, it sounds like going after that Griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Julio.
Yeah. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Okay, so that means use the hunt board to locate the Griffin. Oh, okay. Well, to the hunt board then. Hello, my little mooglist friend. Ask about Griffin sightings. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a Griffin, Kupo? Then do I have the billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one of one the locals call Dosmere. I think it's called a bill. It's just a bill, not a billet. But it's fine. It's gonna be a billet. It's like, or a billet. You know, like a fillet? Yeah. Don't judge me. While passing along the trail from Lostwing to Cairnorvent, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of their elder griffin known as Dosmere, a beast much hated for its appetite both for chocobos and for children. So Cairnorvent, Westgate, Sandbrook. Perfect. Okay. Use the... yeah, okay. That means I need to go to the world map. Sandbrook is this side. Cairnorvent, Glorious Gate. Wait, that's where I'm going? I believe this is where we're going. Where this griffin is supposed to be? No freaking clue. So... wander around and find a griffin.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Apparently I'm in the right area now, so I'm supposed to be down here. I was wandering around and wandering around and wandering around. And apparently, thank goodness for the voice line. Oh, okay. Hello. Hi, Dosmere. Guess I'm fighting a Griffin. Rank B. Frickin' go.
Leather work will have to wait. Torgal, look sharp.
Oh, hello. Okay, I was not sure what the heck this thing was doing. I was gonna say, can I parry these attacks? But yeah, apparently I can.
This one.
Oops. Woo! That was close.
Over here. Nice try. Go, Torgal. Too slow. Get him. Go, Torgal. Over here. Attack.
Oh.
Over here. Get him. Go, Torgal.
Oops.
Sick him. Attack.
Jeez.
All yours, Torgal. Ah! Ah! Now, Torgal. Too slow.
Wait, did I actually dodge something? Apparently I dodged something. I am the thunder. I do not know what I did, but I did something. It has to have something to do with using I'm dying. It's fine. Ramu's special thingy, jiggers. Yeah. I don't know.
Nice try. Too slow.
We are in a very awkward spot here.
Go, Torgal.
There we go.
Get him.
That was a mistake. Hello.
Too slow.
Okay. Ouch.
Over here.
Oh, hello. Probably should have dodged the shockwave, but it's fine, right? Everything's fine. Everything's just peachy keen. Oh, hello! This is insane. Ow! I'm taking all the hits.
Get him.
It's fine. Yeah, screw this.
Over here. Nice try.
Jeez Louise, man. Let's do this. Why not? What do I want? I think we'll stick with Phoenix. Ow. Ah! So close, yet so far.
Nice try.
Oh, I tried to jump. That was a mistake, apparently.
Sickle. Attack. Get him.
Oh, I thought there we go. Ah!
Over here.
Boom! Dead! Notorious Mark slain. Alright. We should have enough to get another prize, too, for our merit Scarletite. That's interesting. Now then.
Is something there, boy?
There's someone hiding in the bushes. Looking a little
Could that be our man?
rough around the edges. Let's go find out. Hello.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive.
Eh.
That Griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
Hmm.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the Griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do.
Yeah.
Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
Of course.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Of course.
And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Hopefully. Treated leather. Okay. Let's head back to the hideaway. Hey, Blackthorn, guess what I have for you?
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
Treated leather.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble.
Oh, it's
Should've kept my
okay.
money to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
Aw,
That
yay!
was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Well, I'm glad we could help.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there.
Right?
I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Sure, anytime. Quest complete. Blacksmith's Blues. Drake Slayer's Belt Design Draft. Necessary for crafting the Drake Slayer's Belt. Ah, Drake Slayer's Belt recipe unlocked. I wonder if we have what's needed for it. Design drafts. You have obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's Belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options. The Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn in the Hideaway for details on material requirements.
Clive?
Use the forge.
What do you want?
Drake Slayer's Belt. So I need Electrum, which is from a hunt.
How am I meant to do that then?
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Very
Anything
interesting. And I don't think we've opened up any new hunts. But that's fine. And I think with that, we're going to leave this video here. Next time, we'll do the Martha's Arrest side quest, and then we'll probably continue on with the main story. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!